What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Today, I'm late. I wanted to do this reaction. Honestly, wanted to do this reaction with Gunner. Gunner's busy. So, excuse me, I'm going to do it right now. This is a new guy that I found. Comedian. This guy's hilarious. This is a 20-minute video. I'm not going to do the whole 20 minutes. That way you guys can go over there and check him out. But his name is Larry Dickem. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that already know who he is. I just found out about him. So those of you that haven't, let me introduce you to Larry Dickem.
Sweet, baby. Yeah.
Good evening. I'm Rhonda Sinclair, and welcome to Untold. Today, we interview the biggest legend never heard in soul and R&B music history, Larry Dickem. In spite of his elaborate yet questionable past, little is known about the soul singer's music other than the fact that he considers himself to be one of the greats. Join us now.
Am I the only one getting a kick out of her little model turns every time? I probably am.
Now, as we sit down with Dickem to explore and expose this self-proclaimed musical great to the world.
Welcome to Untold with your host, Rhonda Sinclair. Special guest today, Larry Dickem.
Pleased to finally meet you, Mr. Dickem.
What the fuck is he wearing? Hey, not only what is he wearing, but those chairs haven't been in since 1984, I think, right? And that's stretching in 1984. You need a light, Larry? Can somebody get a match, lighter, fire, bonfire? All right, go ahead.
It's about damn time. And call me Larry. Mr. Dickem sounds like a third grade teacher, and I ain't never taught no damn third grade.
Okay, Larry.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's jump right into it.
Well, my mother told me I was writing and singing songs before I was born, while I was still inside the sac, the embryonic sac, the womb. I remember doing that, and every now and then I had to come out of the vaginal opening to get air because there's not a lot of air in the embryonic sac, so I had to come out there, take a breath, and get.
You know, you gotta stay right, Larry. You know, everybody, I guess, we just don't remember doing it, but maybe that's a thing. You know, don't judge Larry.
Back in there and get back to work. I was doing this from an early age.
You were singing inside the womb.
Yeah, my mother said I was writing and singing songs inside of a sack. When other babies was kicking, I was singing.
Okay, that sounds great. Tell me, Larry, do you know a Dr. Leroy?
Dr. Leroy? I don't know no damn Dr. Leroy.
Dr. Eddie Leroy from Grambling?
Eddie Leroy? Dirty Eddie? Yeah, man, I remember Dirty Eddie. We had some good times. I'm almost breaking this.
Hold on, did that chair almost break right now?
Dirty Eddie? Yeah, man, I remember Dirty Eddie. We had some good times. I'm almost breaking this chair, but...
Well, we recently caught up with him, and he had this to say about you. Take a look at the monitor.
I'm all ears.
I first met Larry Dickem back in college. We were freshmen at Grambling State University. That first semester, me and Larry became roommates, and we found out we had a lot in common, so we got along pretty early. About halfway through the semester, Larry came to me and said, "Hey man, you know, I'm getting ready to join the cheerleading squad." I was like, "Whoa, Larry, you can't join the cheerleading squad, you're a man."
Oh.
See, back then, there was no male cheerleaders. But not only was Larry the first to do it, but he took them to nationals.
Do I have applause? Big Larry. Reminds me of Larry from the Floaters. My name is Larry. Well, let's see. Let's hear this story, man. I'm all ears.
And won. It was close, though.
And won.
The squad only won because of Larry's signature move. The move was basically a one-man basket toss. But that wasn't the unusual part. Apparently, Larry got the girl pregnant on the way up. She gave birth midair, completely bypassing the 9-month gestation period.
Instant?
He came back down with a whole baby.
Oh, my God. Is it the Antichrist? I don't know why that came to my mind.
Man, that was the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life.
I agree.
I said, Larry,
I didn't even see
what
it.
was that? He looked at me and paused for exactly 7 seconds and said, I call that the Dickem's up. Man, blew my mind. He got kicked out of school right after that, but he did take home that trophy. He left the baby, though. He said he didn't have time for that.
Priorities, eh? I mean, maybe the kid was left in good hands, huh? I don't know.
Yeah, that was a great story. So anyway, I got my first paid gig at the Apollo Theater South, the one in Mississippi. And I remember being there. And
Where's your child, Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
look, I don't know nothing about no damn baby.
Holy shit, he got the Austin Powers chest hair. You see that shit? That fool cannot grow a full mustache, but he has an afro on his chest. Wow.
Yeah, I was a cheerleader in college, and the main reason that we won nationals that year. If she got pregnant, it must have been somebody who was already up there who got her pregnant.
Shadow.
She had that baby when she came down. I don't know what happened when she went up, but it wasn't mine coming down.
That's right.
You dig?
I dug.
So when I was a teenager doing my run at the Apollo Theater South, I remember me and James Brown got into a tussling match, and James had pulled.
Larry, let me ask you, do you roller skate?
Are you always this rude? Lady, I was gonna call her the B word. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it professional. Are you always this? This is ambush. What do they call it? Ambush news. She's trying to ambush him, eh? Larry's too slick though, girl.
From time to time, I do.
Do you remember a friend of yours by the name of Rondell Freeman?
Yeah, me and Rondell, we grew up together. We used to go skating a lot back in the day.
Well, we talked to Rondell, and he had a very interesting story about you. Take a look.
Good one. I like roller skating.
Yeah, do I know Larry? Yeah, I know Larry, man. Look, me and LD go way back, all right?
Yeah.
I call him LD. I don't know what y'all call him. When you remember when Bobby Brown had a six-pack? That's how long I know LD for.
Just quick question, because I know all of you guys were wondering the same thing. Do you think when he put his hoodie on in the morning, it got stuck on his hair and he don't know yet? And he thinks it's down here normal, but it's really like that? Let me know in the comments. I think he doesn't know.
For that long. Look, when we were teenagers, we'd go to this like skating rink called Super Skate. Every weekend, somebody did a shot, man. But I remember this one time, man, my mom dropped me off to go link up with Larry, and I was supposed to, meet Larry at the skating rink. And on this day, man, I was, doing the usual skating, trying to skate at least, picking up girls.
Backwards.
And this dude named Charles. Charles used to bully me from sun up to sundown.
Hey man,
week
fuck
after
Chuck.
week after week.
My bad.
And today wasn't any different.
Oh shit, he knows.
Today wasn't any different, man. When I saw Charles, I tried to skate all fast, real fast, get away from Charles. But
He skates the way Tom Cruise runs. Did you see that? The karate chop run? Wow, that's why you probably couldn't skate well. You're not supposed to do that.
Can't skate that well. Charles caught my ass. And he clipped the back of my skates. I fell, rolled. But I don't think Charles really understood what was going on because Larry was actually standing behind Charles. Y'all remember back in the day, man, the prank pantsing? Where you pull the pants down in front of everybody, and then everybody, hey, you got a small penis.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real. I've seen people like when we were kids, like the people would pant somebody and people would laugh, but I promise you, I never heard anybody tell them after, like, hey, yeah, little dick. Cause then the joke's on that guy, right? Like, what were you looking at, fool? Like, were you checking him out? Yeah, I think you had the wrong rules, eh? To your version. I think my rules were better.
You know what I'm saying? Well, Larry did that to Charles. Larry pulled Charles' pants down.
Got him.
But when Larry pulled down Charles' pants, his testicles was intertwined with his shorts.
My dick fell off!
Yeah, you guys were different over there. Wherever you're from, I'm glad I didn't grow up there.
So when Larry pulled down his pants, he pulled down his nuts too. So his nuts came down with his pants. Have y'all ever heard Velcro coming off of like a jacket? That's what it sounded like when Larry pulled down Charles's pants. It's weird because when he pulled down his pants and his nuts came down with his pants, his penis was still attached. So it was like this. It was almost like an elevator.
What the fuck? There's so much to do here. So when the bullying happened, I was at a Bill Cosby, but we don't fuck with Bill Cosby. I was gonna do the Bill Cosby. So when you escaped and Larry stepped in, were you skating backwards or were you skating forward and you did the over-the-shoulder Peter Gaze extraordinaire? Like how? Look at his hands. I didn't want to do my hands like that. And did he have a boner? Because one hand is sticking straight out and the other one's hanging like a sack of nuts. Oh, man, this is strange. And why is it part of the rules over there if you pan somebody, you have to look at the dick? And balls in this one. This was crazy.
And his nuts was going down, but his penis stayed still. But was the crazy part, Charles never yelled. Charles didn't scream at all. I didn't know. I was literally in shock. The ambulance can't even put his balls back together. I've never seen anything like it. I think I heard one of the ambulance, the paramedics say, who would do such a thing? Of course, I'm not gonna tell on Larry. From that day forward, Charles never bullied me again. I never was bullied, thanks to Larry. So.
Well, there's that. I mean, he looked at the guy's dick and balls, how many years later is it? 30, and he still, it's vivid. But, I mean, he didn't get bullied.
Larry saved my life, man.
There's payoffs to shit.
He definitely did. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, obviously.
Did you murder Charles, Larry?
Hell no, I ain't murdered Charles. Charles ain't dead. Charles is not dead.
Why did you manually remove his testicles?
Shit, that's Charles.
She threw his balls away. What? Well, at least she didn't slap herself in the face with them.
It's all for wearing the wrong damn drawers that day. I don't feel too bad for him. Charles is the epitome of a troublemaker. Everywhere you go, cause trouble. So every time you see trouble, there go Charles. Every time you see Charles, there go trouble. Him and trouble go hand in hand. Had to yank that boy. Show what real life was about. You understand me? Huh? You did?
Now more than ever.
So back to what I was saying. I remember beating the shit out of James Brown's dog because he was trying to push up on my guitar player.
So we're 7 minutes, 49 seconds in. This is too long. I'm not going to do the whole thing. This is the introduction into Larry Dickem. If you guys want me, I'm going to write it down. If you guys want me to finish this, I will, but I really think you guys should. And then you guys let me know in Discord, in the comments, wherever, if I should do more. And I still have to see if I can push this up there, push this out to you guys without any problems. We're about to find out. So that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. Larry, maybe this could be something good. Started something new. We'll see. I'm out of here.